So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico.
멕시코.
Until I realized nobody was
진짜로요?
looking for me. I ended up taking a job with the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
맞죠? 카우보이라. 에피소드 2.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny
저
Ringo?
싸구려
Led by
소설은 뭐야
old man
도대체?
Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going
들어보니까 이
after those
아저씨
boys.
뭔가 좀 잘났나 본데요? 왕년에? 지금이 어떤지 모르겠지만서도 어느 늙은이를 위한 한발 카우보이는 늙은이 클랜튼이 이끌던 거대한 무법자 갱단입니다. 가장 흉악한 총잡이로는 클립이 어쩌고저쩌고 희귀한 총기는 일수적으로 저쩌고 이건 또 뭐야? 갑자기 총이 바뀌었어.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo.
미스터 링고라.
And yes, he was
야,
working
열기
for old
때문에
man
아지랑이
Clanton.
일어나는 거 봐요. 또 뭐야?
I came
총소리가-
upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and
Murderous
bastards.
thieves.
The
Oh.
bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
그러지 마.
I did my best to help those poor
Wow.
passengers.
그러지 마. 너또 어디서 쏘는 거야?
I'm putting you down.
헤드샷
Moments
판정이
later, the
좋은데?
attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
다 죽은 것 같은데요?
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits.
다 죽었어요.
Was
다
that all
죽어라.
of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
아파트라니. 아파트라니. 여기가 아파트라니야.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads,
진짜 맞는다.
making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to it.
살려줘요.
Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style.
뭐야, 놀래라.
I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
여기서 하드샷은 무리고요. 최대한 많이 맞춰야지 그냥. 내가 살려면은 최대한 침착하게.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green, but often blunder into regrettable
움직이지 마,
situations.
움직이지 마, 움직이지 마. 이럴 때
But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I
이건
knew
너무 많아.
the
우와.
cowboy.
240도 있네.
He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
살려줘.
But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo.
아웃 오브 아모.
Another
아웃 오브
perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men.
아직 많은데?
I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
이거 어떻게 하라고요? 지금 어디야? 많이 나는데? 저기 너무 많은데?
Finally, they managed to corner me.
저기 너무 많아.
As I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
저기 너무 많아요. 저기 너무 많아.
Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
와, 저거 너무 많아. 진짜 너무 많아. 레알 너무 많아. 거기다가 도망쳐라.
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
진짜 무작정 달릴 수밖에 없네요 이거.
Bullets
봐.
were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
죽겠네.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
막 뛸게요.
Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me.
아 이거 죽겠다.
As I was scurrying around those caves, I
뭐야
thought,
이것도.
what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
어떻게 해야 되지? 벗어나는 것 같기도 하고 아닌 것 같기도 하고.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was
뭐야
going.
저것도.
And that's when something miraculous happened.
뭐지?
Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old
Wow.
weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition.
뭔지
Matt
모르겠어요.
Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
늙은경에 있는 길을 특별히 제가 이것도 뭐야? 갑자기 또 살아나왔어.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along
나이만
with that.
스가 레드 그렇다고 합니다.
That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack.
이렇게 하면 안 될 것
I
같은데.
was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
이게 안 맞아? 맞아야지. 헤드샷 주랭랑. 헤드샷 주랭랑. 욕 좀 하지 마 이놈들아.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
이것도 신이란 말을 믿는구나. 짜증나고 고약하며 비열한 놈 늙은이 클랜튼. 아 머신건이라니.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, Clanton,
언덕에 올라가
I'm coming
늙은이
for
죽여라.
you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest.
와
Because
진짜
that
어떻게 이겨?
old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I
살려줘요
knew I
살려줘요.
could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
살려줘요. 뭐하니 뭐하니 뭐하니.
I needed to get that old man off that
오씨 뭐야 큰일 날 뻔했다. 방금 그거 진짜 큰일 날 뻔했다. 욕 좀 하지 마요 제발. 거의 다 왔다. 교대 왜 움직인 거야 방금 거는. 어디까지 가야 돼요 도대체? 구멍이야? 와야 오.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
방금 거 뭐였지? 방금 뭐라 했지? 욕하지 말라고 이 아저씨들아. 와 무서워. 뭐 하는 거야? Murder and bastard. 오야야. 이럴 수 있는 거 아니야? 와야 안돼 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 안돼요. 와, 야야야, 하지마, 하지마. 안녕 세상. 너무 멀리 던졌다. 망했어요.
Why are you so afraid to face me, huh? What'd I ever do to you? Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
다행이다. 68% 정확도가 생각보다 올라갔다. 라이플, 헤드샷, 전사의 진실의 조각은 하나도 못 얻고